What happens when the most powerful woman in the Dubai royal family decides she's had enough, when she stops playing by the rules and takes matters into her own hands? Well, the entire palace trembles, and that's exactly what just happened. Sheikh Hamdan's mother, 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆, just made a decision so bold, so unexpected, that it has completely flipped the power dynamics inside the royal household. And trust me, nothing will ever be the same again. If you want to know what really goes on behind those golden palace doors, hit that subscribe button right now. Smash the like and share this video with everyone because this story is about to blow your mind. Let's dive in. So here's what happened. When Sheikh Hamdan was quietly planning his second marriage, everything was being arranged in secret. The bride was chosen, the timeline was set, but there was one big problem. Someone close to the family was strongly against it, and that person reached out to the one woman who could actually stop it, 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆. And guess what? She listened. Not only did she listen, but she secretly started supporting that person. Behind closed doors, away from advisors and officials, she made it clear that this marriage should not happen the way it was being planned. Now, you might be wondering, why would a mother go against her own son's marriage? Because she knew the truth. She knew this wasn't about image or partnership. It was about love, happiness, and keeping up relationship. And 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆 was done watching her family turn into an emotional deal. But she didn't stop there. Right after taking that stand, she made an even bigger declaration. She announced that from now on, nothing major happens in this family without her approval. Not marriages, not agreements, not decisions about the children. Nothing. Every single move now has to go through her first. She just took back full control of her family, and the advisors who used to run things, they've been completely pushed aside. But let's talk about what really pushed her to take such a bold stand. It wasn't love, it wasn't compassion, it was control. Sources inside the palace reveal that 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆 had been watching this second marriage plan unfold, and she didn't like what she saw, not because her son was unhappy, but because the whole situation could spiral into a public relations disaster. The bride's background wasn't strong enough, the timing looked suspicious, and if things went wrong, it would damage the carefully built royal image that she has spent decades protecting. So she made a calculated move. She sided with the person opposing the marriage, not to save anyone's feelings, but to save the family's reputation. And here's the truth that most people don't want to accept. 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆 doesn't make decisions based on emotions. She makes them based on power and legacy. When she decided to back someone against Hamdan's second marriage, it sent shockwaves through the palace, not because she was being a caring mother, but because she was asserting dominance. The message was clear: no one makes a move that could tarnish this family's name without her permission. Advisors panicked, meetings were held, but she didn't care. This was her playing the long game, and emotions had no place in it. And then came the bombshell that no one saw coming. For years, there have been whispers about a hidden child, a child with royal blood who was never publicly acknowledged. People thought it was just a rumor, but 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆 just made it official. She's decided to accept that child into the family, openly, publicly. No more hiding, no more shame. She's bringing that child out of the shadows, and she doesn't care what anyone thinks. So what does all this mean? It means the old rules are dead. The power has shifted, and 𝗪𝗂 𝗵𝗆 is now the one calling the shots. Subscribe and stay tuned because this is just the beginning.